Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Still with a problem with my voice. Still a little under the weather. Getting better. I'm a lot better. But still off. I'm always off, but you know what I mean. So today we are going to be making this hidden paperclip. It's kind of hidden, half hidden. Paperclip, and it's a pocket. So we're going to decorate the fronts. We're going to put something in the pocket. And we're going to make these with book page. So when you're using book page, obviously it's a relatively free-ish crafting supply. So let's use some of the stuff that we have in our stash, or that at least I have in my stash. So I'm using a smaller book. You want to use a bigger book and cut it down? Go ahead. I do have my tea here. I am going to get a drink of my tea. Hold on. Okay. So what I did is I took 2 pages and I glued them back to back. So I want to do a whole bunch of these, get them glued, put them together. We'll do that one. And then we're going to sort of assembly style put them all together. Now, am I going to make all of these right now? No. Am I going to make some of these right now? Sure. Make as many as we can. All right, let's get those glued. Let me move this. Let me throw these away. Some of those were a little funky ripped when I ripped them out of the book. That's okay. I am doing 2 thicknesses because I find it sturdier. So I'm just using a glue stick. And I'm gluing the 2 pages together just to give it a little bit more of a substance. And I'm going to just do everything assembly style. I've been wanting to sit and make a whole bunch of videos, but my voice is not cooperating. So go ahead and watch these with the sound off if you want. I don't care. We'll just craft together. I'm making a huge dinner tonight. I have this whole chicken. It's huge. It's like a small turkey. So I want to cook that. And I'm going to make some gluten-free stuffing. I don't know if I'm going to do baked potatoes with it too. I might. I have sweet potatoes, so maybe I'll do that one. My son's gastro doctor wants him to have more sweet potatoes than regular potatoes. So whatever, that's fine. It's an easy fix. So we shall see. So I'm going to be getting that cooking probably within 2 hours. I'll get that going. My son's not coming home until late tonight because of work. So we will be eating at like 8:30, 9 o'clock which is crazy, but it's reality. So I'm hopefully making enough, because it's a huge chicken, that he can take leftovers for lunch to work tomorrow. He makes his own lunch. Okay, now got all these glued. Let's put these over here. I need like a 10 times bigger desk. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this into 3s. Don't worry if this edge and this edge aren't perfectly straight. We're going to trim them anyways. You want to use a bone folder? Go ahead. Let's trim these first, because we're going to do a notch hole. Let me get my bone folder. Give them a curl so they fold better. You know what? I don't like that side out. Let's do this side out. Okay, there. Let's do that one. So I'm going to be doing a notch hole here in a little bit. There. Folds so much easier when you do that. Okay, last one. Okay. Now, let's do the trimming of the edges. I just want to cut off some of that like white space, and I want to even everything up. I'm not measuring for size or anything. I don't really care. I'm just going for visual aesthetics. Okay. Just throw those away. Now that I have everything trimmed up, now I can see what actually center is. So we're going to do a notch hole. think I did that one up too high. That's all right. Okay. Now let's round some corners. Doing this one separately so it lays better. It is getting colder here. I'm getting quite nervous. I am nervous for this winter, and because I've been sick, I have not been able to make headway on the room that I want to move my mom into. I have a friend who's been coming to help me with that, and she works with the elderly. She's a caregiver, sorry. So of course she doesn't want to be near me if I'm sick, because she doesn't want to pass that on to her clients. I don't blame her. So fingers crossed I will be better for this weekend. She can come help me. I really work better when she's with me. It's a real thing. And I get a lot more done. I don't know. Her energy is really good for that. Okay. Next thing I want to do is a little bit of inking before we glue everything and put everything together. It'll just be easier in the long run. And as always, I'm using walnut stain. I'm not worried about the back. You know, when I doubled the paper, it makes it sturdier even to do stuff like this. Just to ink it. You know, I have ripped pages just going in and inking it. Now, I'm not delicate, obviously, when I ink pages. But this paper is a little more fragile. Getting a whole bunch of these done. Anything I make, I'm trying to get a whole bunch of whatever done. You know, I see other people selling like bundles, like on Etsy, like bundles of their tchotchkes and the different little components that they make. I'm contemplating that. What do you think? Let me know. And I probably have to do US shipping only. I'm using this ribbon on all of them. I think this is sort of a neutral. And if I wanted to add something else to it in the future, I certainly can. Get started there. I'm making them a little on the longer side, so if I wanted to come in later and trim them, certainly can do that. And I'm attaching them at the shorter single side. This is like watching paint dry. I don't know. It's weird doing my videos and not yakking away. Although I am still talking on the phone. Very select certain people. You know, my regulars. Like my mom. My best friend calls me every day. I have 3 other friends who call me every week. I have another friend. He texts me every day. He used to call me every day, but he's on vacation right now. And now he's just calling to hear my voice to see if I'm any better. Even when he's on vacation. I feel bad. So I have my regulars that I talk to. And then I have some other friends who do watch this. But they don't watch them every day. They sort of batch them. I haven't told them I'm sick. So that's okay. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be 5. So nothing really stops me from talking on the phone. They can't really understand me very well. Like my mom is half deaf. She probably can't even hear me saying that. So it's all good. Okay, we have these done. So I'm going to have some going this way and some going this way. Normally I have all mine going this way, and I'm trying to sort of spice things up a bit here in my life. I am taking the shorter end and putting it on the inside, in the very middle. Then I'm coming in with my glue. I'm adding glue around the paper clip and around the edges, only in the middle. Taking the side without the notch hole, folding that in, and I'm pressing in the glue around the paper clip. So this is on the outside. So is that half hidden? I don't know, what are we calling that? And then for this one right here, I am going to do glue only on the 2 short sides. And that's what gives me my pocket. Super simple, as always. When I get my voice back, I'm going to do a more elaborate, kind of like a mini book kind of thing. There. Let's do this one with the notch hole on this side. So we're adding glue around the paper clip, all around the edges in the middle, and filling it in. Gluing down the side without the notch hole. And you know what? I'm going to remove that. And then let's just do the short sides. There. I mean, even if you left them like this, they're cute, but you know I can't leave them like that. Hey, I didn't do the corners on this one. All right, I'll leave it. I did the corners on the other ones. That is okay. Let's add some glue over there. There. So my son got hired full-time. And I'm kind of looking at it like, yay, more time for me to do videos. Except I've lost my voice. I'm going to be a little nervous. Him going to work, driving in the winter. He has a very, very good car in the snow. Oh, I heard this very depressing fact the other day. Oh my gosh. I was telling my best friend. It's enough to make me depressed. I'm joking. So, between Maine and New Hampshire, there's a very famous bridge. I call it the Big Bridge because I'm so technical. It's the Piscataqua River Bridge. Piscataqua is one of the major rivers in New Hampshire. Oh, darn. I did the wrong side. Oh, see, I'm yakking away, doing the wrong side. I know you were telling me. I heard you at the last minute. We're going to let that dry. See, I'm so upset about the bridge. The Piscataqua River Bridge is a very large bridge, and it's a major thoroughfare to go between Maine and New Hampshire. There are other bridges, but this is the big bridge. This is like what all the big trucks go over. It's big. It's the big bridge. There's a man on Instagram who I really like. I follow a lot of his videos. He's from Maine, and he tours Maine, and he talks about all the different really kind of cool places to visit and why it's important, and talks about the history of the different places throughout Maine. He's got a really cool channel. I don't remember his name, but if you contact me, I can find it on Instagram. And anyways, so he was talking about the Piscataqua River Bridge. And he said the bridge was finished being built, opened in November of 1972. And I'm like, what? I'm older than the Piscataqua River Bridge. That's all I took away from this. Yeah, I thought, well, that's something. So I called my best friend and I'm like, yeah, you're older than the bridge too. She's older than I am. And the two of us were laughing. We're older than the major bridge. How funny is that? I mean, I joke it's depressing. It's not depressing. It's funny. It's funny is what it is. We were laughing. Like, yeah, we're older than the major bridge. The big bridge. I did not tell my son that one because he will unrelentingly make fun of me. Relentlessly and unrelentingly. Kids. Okay. Let's look at what we've got so far. I believe I have 5. So those 2 go in that direction. Oops. This one and this one. The notch hole goes in that direction. And this one goes in that direction. Not that it matters. Doesn't matter at all. Okay. Now, I wanted to decorate these. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? The other one I have is my original my mock-up. So that will make 6. I did not turn the edges. But we might as well decorate this one while we're decorating the others. Okay. So I have, let me see where it is. I have some washi. I have another piece of washi here that I want to use. Oh, it's going to be tricky. I saved my little bits. Let's see. I kind of like this fragile one. Sometimes my hands work well to take these things apart and other times they don't. I got these on Amazon. They're fantastic. I think I either have 4 or 6 of them. I can't remember. And then I have this washi here too. Oh, this is that one with that sticker backing. I hate those. They're such a pain to store them. I mean, I suppose they're like nicer quality. I'm not a fan. Because look, it doesn't stick to itself unless you remove some of the sticker paper. I mean, anything is doable. Oh, there's the piece. It's my musical one. Washi tape is quick and easy, normally. So here in the States, we have Thanksgiving. And I've invited my mom to come for Thanksgiving. And this will be good. Because I'm making enough as if the army's coming for Thanksgiving, like I always do. Did I already have those take-home containers? And frankly, I'm okay if we don't have a ton of leftovers. No, I'll do this one. Because I do normally do like a soup with the leftover bones. And you know, the thing that my son really likes that I make with the leftovers is I make turkey pot pies. So I just bought those little tin, they look like little mini muffin tins. I do those. And I do individual ones because he likes different things in his pies than I do in mine. I don't like peas. Ugh, he loves peas. So I'll do canned peas. I'll do the chicken or the turkey, canned peas, canned carrots. I like mushrooms in mine. He doesn't. Did I say potatoes? Yeah, potatoes. And then because we're gluten-free, I found a really good gluten-free gravy. So I put a little bit of that in with a little bit of butter, spices if I need it. And then there's this gluten-free, dairy-free puff pastry that I just cut a piece and lay it on top. It doesn't roll out very well. It is not very workable, but it is delicious. That's all I do. It is so simple. And I pop it in the toaster oven. And, you know, I'll make a whole bunch of these little turkey pot pies. It's so simple. It's incredibly simple. And he loves them. Works for me. And it's a great way to eat the leftovers. It's basically like whatever veggies I have. Like I'll probably do like onions, celery, fresh carrots or canned carrots, onions, celery, oh, mushrooms. Yeah. So, yeah. Let us see what we have in here for decorating. We have these. Of course, I have a whole bunch of circles. Go figure. These. I don't think I'm going to use these today. Although I did. I thought I had some. Oh, I do. Here they are. My smaller people. So let's get some of these decorated. These are stickers, I think. Yeah. So I bought a whole bunch of these gravies. I bought some, and my mom bought me a whole bunch of the gluten-free stuffing. It's not always easy to lay your hands on it. So she bought me like a bunch the other day. So I'm saving that for Thanksgiving. And then I bought one the other day too. I don't remember where I put it, but I'm sure I put it away in one of my cabinets, my pantry. And that's the one I'm going to make tonight with the chicken. This huge, gigantic chicken. So I'll either do chicken pot pie with leftovers, but I also might do some chicken salad. My son likes chicken salad too. Lots of fun ideas. I had my other stickers. I don't know where they went. Oh. I will find them later. I have another package here. It's a brand new package and I didn't want to open it, but that's all right. I will. Oh, I like this one. So lots and lots and lots of cooking to do. And then I'll probably do a soup tomorrow. I like a chicken and rice soup. My son is a little sick of soups. Doesn't mean I'm not going to make one. And I just need to get a little bit more stuffing to have in the house for Christmas. Because I'll probably do a very comparable meal for Christmas as well. Oops. Put these away, make room on my desk. You know, let's do a couple of these so I can get this off my desk too. Too big. Yeah, those are too big. But the birds might not be. I think it needs more though. I think these are the Hobby Lobby brand ones. Yeah. Actually, let's just do that one. Keep this one kind of simple. Yeah, let's do some paper dolls with the flowers. I wish they'd come out with more mini paper dolls. If they have, and I don't know about it, let me know. I need another set of dolls. I think that's probably the thing I wish Tim Holtz would come out with the most, is another mini set of dolls. Oh, you know what? We're going to put her on this. I'm not going to edge around her. Her arm is a little too thin. There. That one's cute. I wanted some of these bigger ones, but not that big one. I like that one. This kind of matches the ribbon. Yeah. I like that one. I don't know. Should we leave this one like this? let's see. They're all sitting. Not what I wanted. We'll leave that one that way. Now, you could do some flat back gems if you wanted. Looking to see what I have for paper here. I keep a lot of my papers up here, not seeing what I wanted. Okay, let's cut some of these down to be little pocket inserts. There goes my washi. So let's do, I don't know if that's going to be, that's not enough. Let me see. Should we do 2 1/4? I don't know. 2 1/4 is too much. Let's do 2. We'll do 2 inches. We'll do a few 2-inch ones. Inches. Of course, they're all different sizes too. But we'll do an approximate. We'll do 2 by 3. And let's see how that fits. Yep. Fits. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's do 2 by 3s. I'd have to cut more paper. Now these are going to be used for journaling, so I'm really not going to decorate these too much. And yours will be dependent on the size of the book page you use. Keep these for something else. Keep that for something else. And we are going to round all the corners. This is cardstock, so I'm only going to do 1 paper at a time. You want to add lines to these, go ahead. I'm not going to. Okay. This is going to be like watching paint dry. So they're predicting snow for next week. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to that. What do they think? I live in Maine. So my son is going to take his truck off the road. He bought a two-wheel drive truck. My mom bought it with him. And he's supposed to be going over and getting her garbage as part of the deal. He's going to have to hurry up and do that before he gets the truck off the road. I will remind him. He's going to store it in the backyard. These cars so good in the snow that he didn't need that for the winter. And then we're just going to go through and we're going to match these up with these. So it's going to be like that. So he's trying to make arrangements to quickly get his truck ready to be stored in the backyard. I have some tarps, but it's not up to his tarp standards. So he's going to buy a bigger tarp. Okay, whatever. I am not a car person like he is. But whatever. Makes him happy. There's that one. This is why I keep a whole bunch of whale tails pre-made. Because I use them. And we made these in another video. I'm going to tuck this one in. It has the brads on it. That's the problem. There. That looks cute. Actually, let's use this one. There. I like that one. These were made on watercolor paper, so they're a little thicker. I think I'm going to do another video where I'm making whale tails because I'm using them all. Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong side. Well, that's easy. Ta-da! I did it on the right side. Ay, ay, ay. There. And then last but not least, we'll do that one. And look at this, has music notes in the background. And there's music notes on the washi. Looks like I planned it. We'll go ahead and say I did. There. Super cute. If I do say so myself. All right. I am done. I feel comfortable where these are at. If I want to come in and add some flat back gems when I go to glue it or attach it into my journal, I can. I can attach this over the top of the page in my journal page itself. I can attach this to the top of a pocket or inside a pocket. Most likely I'm going to attach it to the top of the page because I like things coming out from my pages, both at the top and the sides. And the fact that they're simple little pockets for journaling. And all of these are double-sided. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out my website, www.elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. Like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Take care. Be free.